Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm glad you're here. You may be wondering, why am I dressed like a cat? I was a skunk in the last video. Well, I am wearing really bad cat makeup. I have no excuse because I was actually in a production of Cats. Anyways, no, I should know better, right? I should know how to do cat makeup, but you know what? I don't fucking care. We are discussing Be My Cat. This is a film for Anne.
Here's to Anne Hathaway. We both have cat cups. There we go.
Anne Hathaway, that's right. Princess Diaries, The Devil Wears Prada, Les Miserables, one of my personal favorites. Don't forget The Dark Knight Rises.
In which no one ever refers to her as Catwoman.
Currently, Melanie C is wearing Anne Hathaway's face, and then that's the director and the star of the show, Adrienne Toffe. It sounds like toffee, which is actually a really good candy.
Toffee?
No, it's called Toffee. I hope I got that right. It's definitely messed up, but it's one of my favorite movies. And usually I talk about something that it's like so bad it's good, or it's nostalgic or something like that. But this is just like one of those movies where I just really like it. And I thought Timi definitely needed to see it. Let's get serious.
Yeah, because this is a serious subject.
It really is. Because he thought it was real. You like documentaries.
I love documentaries. I love a good documentary.
This is a good documentary.
Okay.
To be perfectly honest with you, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now.
What are you doing? Oh.
Does it look like my legs?
It just looks like you're holding. What are you... You already have feet on your legs.
Okay, here, let's get this right. But if I went like, hey guys.
Oh my god.
Okay, what about this? Look, now look, it looks like they're praying. Hey guys. Does that look good? Okay, can I take them off now?
Yes, please. Let's move on.
I don't know anymore, dude. I'm running out of ideas. Stuck to my hand.
Oh no.
I'm Bethany Summersizzle, and this is Aliens on Fire. Talk to you about this, but you do not remember it.
You literally just like rattled off the premise while I was like building the studio.
This is how he thought this movie was going to go. It was a documentary, by the way, not a mockumentary or anything like that, a documentary about a furry, basically.
And I have to assume that it goes to disturbing levels, otherwise it wouldn't be a documentary. So I have no idea what I'm getting into, ever, with you. The stuff that that is just hanging in your home is bad enough.
You almost got it. Timi had no idea, and that made it so fun for me because I was just kind of watching him, and there was a point. Okay, you guys may not even know what this movie's about. Obviously, there's gonna be spoilers because we're gonna talk about the entire thing, but I just wanna say, after the first girl, you didn't know? You didn't know until the second girl?
I had a feeling after the first girl.
Undressing the girl. It's the character that I'm playing. You know, man, he is
And I've been watching so much true crime stuff lately.
And Adrienne, you are amazing, and that is why this is a film for you. How about that? I should say also, found footage movies are some of my favorite movies. Like, I love horror, but I really like found footage. And
What found footage movies do you like? It's the premise of found footage I really like. It's the execution is always dog shit. This was really well done.
Yeah.
In terms of the execution. Paranormal Activity, Chronicle, Record,
Rec was okay.
Oh god, there's some really... Oh, The Visit.
Oh, I do like The Visit. My thing with found footage is there has to be like a really good reason why the person is holding the camera in that moment. I feel like this movie did a really good job of that, because there's sometimes where, I mean, it's the whole thing of why is the person still holding the camera when they're like running from something or whatever. We can kind of discuss, I guess, a little bit what we're gonna talk about.
Yeah, let's discuss. Okay, so you go this way, go up the stairs and I will follow you.
Found footage is actually, it's one of my favorites because if it's done right.
You still haven't said what's your favorite.
The Sacrament. The Sacrament is my absolute favorite. It's one of my favorite movies. I watch so many found footage movies. I'm a part of a found footage group. I pay for like a thing called Found, I think it's called, like where it's nothing but found footage movies. It's literally like some of them are probably what people like film in their garage. Like it's just like literally everything. I watch found footage movies almost every night. That's how obsessed with
You
found
have
footage.
never told me about this.
Be My Cat. I love it because it is so real. So Adrian is just kind of like showing off his house. This is actually his house. Actually his mom. He wants to make a movie with Anne.
Who does he want to make a movie with?
Anne.
Okay.
Anne is Anne Hathaway. Literally, Adrian put out a casting call online, and the actresses that he hired for this, they had never like really spoken to him in person or anything. They met him when they were filming. What did you feel about this part of the movie?
The longer she hung around, the more I was nervous that she was going to get killed. If she's going to die, then this is depressing to watch, if this is real. But if she's not going to die and this is just like part of the story, then this is all very entertaining to me because I know these people. I have been around shitty filmmakers.
No! It's not possible. Oh my god, fuck, you're a shit actress, you know?
Oh my god.
I just want to just talk about this particular actress just for a second. This part right here, she's just like, I am legitimately freaking out right now. Like, get away from me.
If you don't leave me, I call the police. And your goddamn movie will not ever be made, okay?
She's like, I'm not going to be a part of your movie. And he mentions,
You're already playing in it.
you're already in the movie. And she is, obviously. I think that is one of the really creepy aspects of it. She actually did call the police because she was so just like freaked out and she didn't know what was going on, and the police did show up. Just kind of like what he's saying through the entire movie. We're filming a movie, and that's what makes it so creepy. There's gonna be this like power struggle where he's gonna try to like grab her, and
It's gonna smell like...
it'll smell like chloroform, which you never want to hear that.
And the chloroform scene is not cinematic. I mean that in the movies, you put the chloroform on them and they pass out.
Right.
The fact that he kept having to do it, I really like this part because it really does
But you thought
sell.
it was real.
Yeah, no, it was pretty disturbing to watch.
Good job, Adrian.
There
You
you
convinced him. Dude, I was waiting for the moment.
And you thought it would happen sooner, apparently.
That is why I love this movie so much. It's like messy.
And he's letting the audience figure it out at this point, too, which I like. He didn't say it beforehand, like, okay, now I'm using real chloroform and I'm going... It kind of unfolds as she's getting knocked out.
He's not using real chloroform.
I'm talking about the story.
Okay.
Chloroform.
You just thought she was acting.
No, I thought this was real.
Yeah, but you said that you didn't know he was using real chloroform, so did you just think she was acting during this?
I mean that in the context of the story, you don't know it's real chloroform until she actually gets knocked out. I thought that this was really happening at this point.
Okay.
And I was a little bit upset with you.
Yeah, this actor is only for himself.
He's basically explaining to Anne that, you know, he has this actress that he's going to put in a cat suit. Also, it's not really, it's just kind of like a leotard, but, you know, that's funny. He's explaining this character, which is actually him, but he's explaining this character is obsessed with the actress, but it's not him, so don't worry. And, you know, I get the feeling that he doesn't think he's actually hurting these women. That's kind of scary in itself.
Another thing that sells this as real is that his ramblings do not make complete sense.
I can make, especially now in this moment, I deserve as an actor because I can make this sacrifice for this role.
He just said, you understand. Because he's trying to like make you or Anne or whoever understand why he's doing this. So he's just kind of like chilling. And this girl is just like passed out in his house. But then he brings up this nasty ass knife that looks like he cut like a Salisbury steak or something because there's like glaze on it. I don't want to hurt you. And he says this often throughout the movie.
Who wrote these subtitles? It says foreign language whenever they're speaking in their native tongue.
The people.
Shouting in a foreign language, that means that she is done. Like, she does not want to do anything with this movie. Because he said if you speak in English, that means we're still doing the movie. But he is still like, we're making the movie. I love the pink room, by the way. I love pink. That's my favorite color. Even after this, you still kind of believed.
I was beginning to doubt it, but the thing that I know, first and foremost, is that I haven't killed somebody, strangled them with a pair of jeans, and shoved their body in a basement. So maybe this just looks fake.
No, I love your childlike naivety.
Right.
It's like why people still believe in Santa Claus.
Yeah, that's right. Childlike.
I loved him so much. Isn't he an amazing assistant?
He's so dead.
He comes up and he's like, she's so fucking heavy and she's so like hard to carry. It's like, yeah, no shit. I think one of the things about his character that makes him so creepy is he's so innocent with everything. He's so just like naive and no, I love your childlike naivety. Like, I'll leave her here and that'll be okay. It's like, does he even realize he killed somebody?
Nobody will find out about her.
Now this right here was probably the biggest red flag before the fake blood. That is borderline impossible for even a tall, strong, young man to shove a dead body in a corner like that.
Okay, sorry, I'm not trying to judge. But how did you think that we were watching like somebody like actually kill somebody?
This stuff is becoming more and more common.
Yeah.
And the fact that like stuff that is very, very close to what this is just on YouTube, a platform that is supposed to be child friendly. I wouldn't put it past the world to have this somewhere out there.
Did you think that I had access to a snuff film?
There are maybe 2 or 3 people in my life who, if they said, hey, I have a snuff film, I would believe them. You are one of those 3 people.
Because apparently I told you about it, but you didn't. You thought it was.
I guarantee you, I wasn't even paying attention when you told me.
Thank God, for once, he wasn't paying attention to what I was saying. He had this totally different idea. If you thought it was real up until the end, I don't know if we could still be working together. Getting back to the movie.
Only girls. The girls are so sweet and cute, just like cats.
He does this little thing where he's like, oh, I love cats and I love girls because girls they're so sweet and innocent and cats are so innocent. Boys and dogs, mean people and mean animals and they're bullies. The way he's talking about life. As a girl, I can tell you, like, girls are not always sweet and innocent, but that's the way he's thinking about it because guys bullied him. This character that is in his movie is obsessed with cats, in love with cats, and obsessed with this actress. Not him, though. Not yet.
And the character in his movie that he's making in the movie is obsessed. And he's not obsessed.
That's what I was just saying.
We're talking about the character he's playing in the movie.
No, I was saying. See how confusing this can be? You had to pause it on that part where he killed. Oh, Oh my god. All of a sudden there's a dead cat.
And that was a prop cat.
Oh, good. And then I don't know how true this was, but apparently for like a year, he like just stayed inside and like didn't go out and associate with other people. And on to the next one.
Well, the actress needs to be skinny.
And I'm not skinny enough for you.
No.
So I just read that this actress gained 15 pounds for the role.
So that she could be called fat, even though she's not fat.
Yeah.
He's basically belittling this actress the whole time and saying about how she basically catfished him. I think she looks the most like Anne Hathaway.
Yeah, ironically, I think for the role of Catwoman, that was probably the thickest Anne Hathaway ever was in a movie.
Okay.
Because she put on weight.
She
to
did,
look really
yeah.
like,
Voluptuous.
You had to make sure you were in perfect shape for this one, didn't you?
Yeah, no, it's really interesting how he just like kind of belittles her, but she is kind of like really into him.
My actress believes that I'm a nice guy. Okay.
Because he's not just trying to have sex with women. He's not just like finding women to have sex with.
Just fuck me and that is all.
But this is a good way to meet girls. See, all you have to do is put a casting call out and...
That's been my move for years. I keep brushing my teeth like a jackass.
He gets like uncomfortable here. He's just like, oh my god, like I can't believe. And so he's just like, you're fat and yeah, get away from me. And I don't even know how she thinks he's a nice guy.
He's tall, that's all it takes.
Is he tall? Look that up.
6.5 feet tall.
Wait,
That's tall. 6.5, 6'6".
shut up. He's not 6'6".
I just looked it up. 6'6".
Adrian Toffefe is 6'6". Are you fucking kidding me? Sorry, just give me a moment. No, dude, you don't know what height does for me. We're gonna confirm that at some point. All right, so continuing on. Wait, who are we killing? Okay, he's just like, he's so upset. He's like, I spent so much money on this girl. She's fat. She doesn't look like Anne Hathaway.
Here's our final girl.
Oh boy, just tell me right now. You know that I would be the first victim.
I'm not sure that you wouldn't be the villain.
No, if I wasn't the villain, you can't tell me I wouldn't be the first victim. And I'm not trying to say it's because I'm weak. I'm trying to say it's because I would probably like fuck a bunch of shit up. And who would you?
I am the comic relief who dies at the top of the third act. The goofy guy.
You definitely would be the comic relief.
No, because you would be getting fucked by the final guy.
Yeah.
Or the Kevin Bacon who gets killed along with you. No, and I would be downstairs not getting laid, being a goofball, and then getting killed all by myself.
I love that. Let's make this movie.
You want to make that movie? 'Cause
Yeah.
I think it's been made.
Oh, it's so dark in here. I must change the camera settings.
We know about camera settings, don't we?
If this was us coaxing women into a false sense of security and murdering them, we wouldn't get the murder on camera. We just
God
killed
damn
her.
it.
The camera wasn't rolling.
Is the mic working? I've watched this movie so many times. This is your first time watching it. Does he even know that he's going to kill the fat girl? She's not fat.
It's almost like if they didn't die, they would get it. That's what's going through his head.
And they have a moment where they could both get out, but they don't because they just think that he's doing this movie. He gives them plenty of time to just get out of the situation, right? But because he's so naive and innocent,
Artists are weird anyway. You kind of get used to this.
and I can't say how many times I had to tie him up, right?
Oh no, there's a reason nobody ever sees below the table. My ankle's been attached to this building for 6 years.
So anyways, I just want to use that as an example. I don't want you to think I'm actually like abusing him or anything like that. He actually lives a very nice life. So Alexandra is obviously noticing something is a little bit off. Adrian's like, but this has to be realistic. And this part, it's a little weird because he keeps it covered up. He thinks that she's like bigger, so he wants to like get rid of like her stomach and everything like that. And we don't see any of this happening. He's like cutting her stomach, he's like cutting like little parts of her. Obviously Anne is going to like understand, right? This is when you knew it was fake, right? It took him until this part.
It's just unfortunate how silly the blood is.
I know, but thank God it was, because you might have thought it was real up until the very end. Anyways.
It was pretty convincing up to this point.
This is not real.
How do you know? I will say that this movie is not a very gory movie. It's more of a psychological thing. Okay, I'm not saying anything's wrong with her, but if she had looked like her pictures, would he have felt the need to do this? Like, what was even the point? Because he brings the outfit in later. And he's like, okay, so she's ready for the outfit because he trimmed off the fat.
Yeah, I mean, none of his motivations or anything makes sense because he never fully explains what the fucking movie is that he's trying to make.
Oh, pause it.
Oh my God.
Pause it. I'll be right back. This is the laptop from the movie. Signed by Adrian Hathaway.
He scribbled all over all your shit.
This is literally that laptop. He edited the entire movie on this laptop that he's showing right here.
Hi Bethany, I'm recording this video to wish you a happy birthday. Us being very busy with editing our upcoming movie, we thought of at least that I could do is wishing you a happy birthday. So hopefully your day is going wonderfully.
What a guy.
Isn't that amazing? So this, anyways, all right, so we'll just continue.
Ed, I have a problem.
Well, he's realizing that her wounds are fatal. I don't know. It's not funny, but it is kind of, because he's just like, fuck. Just stay there. Fuck. I think I killed her. I don't need Alexandra, even though she's somewhere, I guess, in the building. Like, I don't need anybody. Oh my God, Anne, I'm ready for you. And while he's happy right now, that's not good. Because so now she realizes, she's like, this is real. Like, fuck. People know I'm filming a horror movie, so nobody's going to like come help you. I really liked the movie, but this part kind of sold it for me. The way she talks to him, it's obvious that he's disturbed and he has all these thoughts, and I think a lot of it was improvised. I don't know, the scene was so tense because you didn't know really what was going to happen. It was just like an amazing scene. When I first saw the movie, I thought there's many opportunities that he's gonna just like find some random reason to kill her. I just think the actress does such a good job. And he gives like all these like opportunities for her. He had this little knife, which a knife can do a lot. Oh, yeah. But there were things behind her she could fight him off with.
And don't touch that thing.
Would you reason with him, or would you like use that little like board or something to just like get out the window?
I don't think you could reason with him. No,
So you would just fight?
Yeah, for sure.
You know, there's this one moment where she's just like,
you know what? You can kill me, I don't care.
this is what it takes. And I don't know if that's just her moment of giving up, or if she, maybe I can reason with this guy in some way. She says something that could potentially put Anne Hathaway at risk. Serious,
Potentially, like she straight up says,
go to her.
yeah.
It works because he's like, I don't actually want to kill her.
And I don't want to kill her.
And then she's saying, like, you have to make the sacrifice, because he said he doesn't want to leave his home, leave his comfort. He doesn't want to go. She needs to, like, come to him, and she's saying he needs to make the sacrifice. It's just such a powerful moment, because it's like when you're in this type of a situation, it's like, what are you going to say? You have to, like, talk to them as if their reality is reality. That's the only thing that they understand. And she gets like so personal. It's really disturbing seeing him react to that. He's just kind of like,
Kids. I want kids. I want kids with Anne.
that's not going to happen. But honestly, do we even know that she gets out of it? Because at the end, we just assume. Because she convinced him that he could go see Anne. Kind of a magical thing that happens at the end of a horror movie.
I think that he wanted to make a happy ending. I like that reading on it because I think that's much more ironic.
We actually don't know what happens. We are assuming she survives. We're assuming he gets arrested, like, you know, but we really don't know what happens because it just kind of ends.
One word.
Love.
Yes!
So that was a little bit different than what we usually do here on Aliens on Fire. This particular movie, while I love it so much, I know that it's like, it's very dark.
These are clean, right?
Here.
Tink. Why does it smell bad? Oh no, mine smells bad. Yours is probably...
It does smell pretty bad.
Yeah, that is not a good smell.
Get it a toast. So I love found footage movies. I know they're not for everybody, but if you have a favorite found footage movie that you would like us to discuss, please leave it down below. And of course, like and subscribe if you want to see more, because we're always doing something, I feel like we keep saying this, experimental. I like this, just doing something different. I think that is pretty good. Do you like doing something different?
No. I want same all the time.
All right.
And drinking out of feet is gross. Ah! Hey, don't kick me.
If all else fails, just know, could be worse. Bye, guys.
See, I can't even swallow.
What are you doing?
I feel better.
You good?